My best friend and I have played Madlibs since we were kids, and we often play them together as adults on road trips. We're always looking for ways to make them even more interesting and funny, and now that AI art has arrived on the scene, it was a perfect match. So here's how this works. We send each other the words for a Madlib. We then enter those words into our Madlibs, and we run each sentence through MidJourney to create art to go along with it. Then, we get together, share what we created, and hilarity ensues. Hello, my darlings, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new, please come in, make yourself at home. My name is Paddycake, and welcome to Paddycake Games and another episode of MidJourney Madlibs. With me, as always, is my best friend and co-host, Brent. How are you?
I'm well.
Awesome. We're not going to waste any time. You guys know how this works. We send each other Madlibs. We send each other the words to go in those Madlibs. We then plug those words in. We go to MidJourney. We run them through MidJourney to create art, and then we present them to each other, and we laugh our heads off because MidJourney is weird. Any questions?
I still have my head. I'm just saying.
All right, so before we get started, look down below the video. If you like this video, there's a button especially made for you. It's a thumbs up, and it means like. And if you like our video, that means that more people will see it, and we'll get more likes, which will make people want to subscribe. And if they subscribe to us, we'll get bigger, and then we'll get more likes, and then we'll get more subscribes. And before you know it, we'll be doing this live, and you guys can interact with us, and it'll be amazing. Right?
We'll do it on stage. That's what we want.
Oh my gosh, that would be really cool. That would be really cool. All right, so my first Madlib tonight. Let's get into it. It's called Mythical Monsters in History, and your word theme was on the road.
Yes.
This is a road trip words. Medusa was a crow with a hideous thumb and venomous cows for hair.
She doesn't look much like a crow.
Doesn't look much like a cow either.
So,
and we can't see her thumb, so I don't know how hideous it is. It's off frame, so it's so hideous they couldn't even put it in their drawings.
It also looks like she may have actual hair along with her venomous cow, crow, dragons.
Apparently they live in her hair. You know, there's nests and stuff. According to Tygrrr mythology, looking into Medusa's shoulders could turn you into a pothole.
I love it at the tire too. Oh boy.
This makes me think of that street art where they take chalk and they draw on the sidewalks and it makes a three-dimensional image, but only when you're looking at it from one angle.
It looks a little bit like very unhappy Kate Beckinsale.
Is there ever a really happy Kate Beckinsale?
Yeah, all I can think of is Underworld, and yeah, she's not very happy on Underworld ever. No. She's always mad looking.
Arachne was born a winding human woman with nothing extra hard about her, aside from her talent for speeding.
It understood that Arachne is the base for arachnid.
Yes, it does, because that's very spider-like. But the rest of it, no idea where it came from. It's like she has a forest on her head with structures.
Not exactly, but it's very Geiger-esque.
It is. It is. It's also very steampunk clockworky as well, like overly ornate with the color palette, that sort of brass and copper color palette.
I'm just really being creeped out by these spiders.
Yeah,
crab legs.
It's weird, like spidery, crabby automaton. It's very strange. After winning a reflector against the goddess Laura, Arachne was turned into an armadillo.
Oh my god. Also not very much of an armadillo there.
Right, and she wasn't very unhappy about turning into an armadillo either. She's just like, I'm just going to lay on this comfy pillow with legs and just take a nap.
Also looks like she may have a bit of a tail.
Yeah, she does have a bit of a tail. The Loch Ness Tunnel is a famous gasoline beast living in a Scottish lake.
It gave us a Loch Ness Tunnel.
It gave us a Loch Ness Tunnel. I like that it's out in the water. We can take a boat to it and just sort of have a little picnic in the Loch Ness Tunnel.
I don't really see anything reminiscent of gasoline.
No, unless the lake is made of gasoline, in which case we don't want to go out there because we'd probably die. Nessie, as the creature has been recklessly nicknamed, supposedly appeared on satellite orange cones as recently as 55 years ago. My favorite thing about this is the little tuft at the top of its head. It's almost like cartoon ducks always have those little feathers that stick up at the top.
I immediately got the impression of Daffy.
Yeah, like Daffy. But I mean, and this is very duck-like. It doesn't look very Nessie-like. It looks very duck-like. But it kind of looks like it's made out of orange traffic cones, so it fits perfectly.
This ribbing that it has is very interesting too. It almost looks like it's made out of bricks or something as well.
Mm-hmm. So let's take a look at some dishonorable mentions.
Oh my! We got some blackbirds.
Yeah, so these are the crows in Medusa's hair. Not cows. She doesn't have cows for hair. She apparently has crows for hair now, and they're not really hair. They just live in her hair. Oh, this is really beautiful. Arachne was born a winding human woman with nothing extra hard about her aside from her talent for speeding. But yeah, I fell in love with this one when I saw it. I thought it was really cool. Considering printing
it's very pretty. The winding, and of course, Arachne was known for her weaving, so it looks like she's. Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Oh, this is also Arachne.
I feel like she looks rather hard.
Yeah, she looks rather spider-like in this one. This is the Loch Ness tunnel.
That's great. I definitely like that it's like a bike tunnel there.
What it reminds me of here is it looks like the entrance to a ride at a theme park, where they would have, the fake carved side of a mountain or something that you go inside the tunnel and you wait in line to get on the roller coaster there. And it's, dragon themed or something. I can see that. This is another Loch Ness tunnel, the famous gasoline beast. He looks a little dumb here. A little slow Loch Ness monster. And that is it. That is all there is to mythical monsters in history.
Well, I hear that we're going to hear a word from our sponsors.
Yeah, we should.
Well, who is it this week?
I hear it's a coffee company called Java Lava.
This coffee is so good. It's way better than the coffee I make at home.
What are you talking about? Your coffee is amazing.
Really?
Yes.
Did we swap places?
Yes. Who is that behind us?
I don't know, but maybe if we ignore her, she'll go away.
But if you want to make even better coffee, you need to try this new brand I found.
What brand is it?
It's called Java Lava, and it's the best coffee in the world.
Java Lava, drink it or you'll die.
I don't know. What makes it so special?
Well, let me show you. It's made with unicorn tears for extra sweetness. It's roasted in the fiery pits of Mount Doom for extra boldness. It's infused with the power of telekinesis for a smoother taste. And it's brewed with love by the coffee goddess herself. Contains 0 calories, but also 0 nutrition. See? Java Lava is the best coffee ever.
But that doesn't even make sense.
Exactly! That's what makes it so good!
Java Lava, where did they get unicorn tears anyway?
Well, you have more bubblegum to deal with.
This is where my knowledge of the story ends, because all I've heard is what happened in the bubblegum went everywhere, and then, your family called it the Great Bubblegum Fall of 1980. So that's where the story ends for me. I don't know this part, so this will be new.
Well, there's still a little bit more to the beginning, or the ending, or however you're going to look at it. But here we go. So we ended part 2 of our candy gun rally story with the top of the gumball garbage truck falling off the shelf and salivating to the floor.
It does look like a candy gun rally, though, because they're displayed like candy would be.
And apparently it is an international event.
It appears so.
They got all these flags, and they all look quite odd.
Which, the people or the flags? Or both, actually?
The guns.
Well, the guns also. Yeah, they all look
Very odd. More clangs as the globe fostered. Combined with the clatter of hard candy frisbees on the wooden floor was spectacularly loud.
I guess it understood the shape of a frisbee because it put all the candy in these circular discs.
And it's a hard candy frisbee on a wooden floor.
And globes. Lots of globes.
They fostered.
Yeah, they did fostered the people.
Which startled the other resident of my padded cell. My dad's red eardrummed Amazon Phoenix Topper, who then added his loud squawks to the frightful racket.
Oh, God, that is the ugliest phoenix I've ever seen. But he's certainly squawking.
I do love that they created something that doesn't really look like anything that we are aware of. Yeah, a red eardrummed Amazon Phoenix, and look at his ears.
Yeah, he has red tufts of feathers at his tympanic membranes.
The possibility that our sandfly might go unnoticed hinged on the cattywampus event that my mom had gone belly button lint deaf in the previous hour.
Ew. So I guess it's a sandfly made out of belly button lint?
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
That's what it looks like to me.
I mean, I knew it's supposed to be a sandfly, unless that thing up in the air over there is a sandfly.
That looks more like a bird. That looks like the sandfly showed up and Topper was like, "I'm out of here, dude."
I don't know if this is a really large creature or a close-up of a small creature.
I feel like it's a close-up of a small creature. I hope it's a close-up of a small creature, because, oh my lord, that would be horrifying.
My mom's hearing was corporate.
Really?
And she was not loosey-goosey at all. Mostly since we were all supposed to be masticating.
That sounds so naughty. Is she eating a pink slug?
I don't even know what's going on there.
Oh, and she's got a weird pink tentacle thing coming out of her head, too.
Oh, I don't know anything about this picture. It is so weird. She doesn't look corporate at all.
No. She looks
and she does look a lot loosey-goosey.
Are those earphones? Is she listening to music or receiving instructions from her alien overlords?
I'm so confused about this whole entire thing. Though upon seeing the epic spile we'd created, she couldn't obscure her laughter.
Yeah, I don't think MidJourney knows what a spile is.
So apparently a spile is a space creature. Gumballs were everywhere, covering the entire aglet, on the bed, in Moscow, and even in the uppity parrot's cage.
That's not really Moscow.
It could be somewhere.
What is that thing next to the bird?
Maybe it's an aglet.
Okay.
I thought an aglet was just shoelace.
Yeah,
hole,
an aglet is the thing that goes in the end of the shoelace to keep it from fraying.
Maybe it's a gumball.
It's the weirdest gumball I've ever seen. It looks like a piece of amber.
It's just...
They're going to make Jurassic Park next.
You'd better bibble this up before your daddy gets home, she warned, while handing me a broom and a rack of lamb. That was the extent of our scolding.
Well, it's got a lamb, and the lamb's cleaning. It's a lamb maid. A maid lamb.
I looked up bibble, and it said something about, like, eating and drinking noisily.
Yeah, that's what it means.
She gave me a rack of lamb and a broom.
Right, it said, eat noisily.
I mean, she didn't necessarily imply that it had to be a dead lamb.
It's very like Whistler's mother.
Whistler's mother, yes. I said the same thing. And our only punishment was that after we ambulated the cleanup, we had to ensorcel, and the original 30 minutes were doubled.
Well, it looks like there's a leg there, like an no, maybe not. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. At first I thought it was a courtroom scene, but then I realized
That's
that's
exactly what I was going to say.
I realize it's not like if the judge is there, he's like on the screen on the wall, like he's not actually at his desk. And then the woman that's right next to the desk, like on the left hand side of it, she just looks like there's a bust of a woman there, like it's not actually a woman.
Well, maybe she's standing behind it, and it looks like maybe a couple of people might be playing some really messed up instruments. And the best part was, the glass bag of hair didn't break. And we could have all the Baba Ganoush balls we wanted, as long as we didn't mind blowing off the dust narwhals.
Oh God, is that their interpretation of a dust narwhal?
Or is that a bag of hair?
Oh, okay, yeah, bag of hair. That looks more like a bag of hair. Oh, that's a lot of hair, and he's got a lot of hair.
Yeah.
Wonder if it's his hair.
Yeah. There were no narwhals to be seen anywhere, and I even reran it.
Oh, that's a shame.
But that's still not the end. Y'all have to come back to hear the exciting and totally not true ending of the story.
The totally not true ending. Okay. Oh,
You'll understand.
That's lovely. It looks like they're dancing on the Titanic.
I was gonna say on an airship.
Oh, okay, that works too.
Alright, are you ready for some honorable mentions? Because
I am.
it gets good. And here's our first one. Oh, this is, of course,
Lord.
yes, the possibility that our sandfly might go unnoticed hinged on the cattywampus event that my mom had gone belly button lint death.
That sandfly is not going to go unnoticed. It's going to be very noticed.
Oh, yeah. Needless to say, my mom's hearing was corporate, and she was not loosey-goosey at all. Mostly since we were all supposed to masticate.
Yeah. Right.
I did not notice his extra hand.
Yeah, this dude's got 3 hands, and the bird seems to be the bird seems to be calling the shots. He looks like the boss, right?
Okay. All I'm gonna say is it does not look like a bag of hair, but this is a family show, and we're gonna stop it. Oh man, this has been very fun to create a Mad Lib like this. Let's see what styles we're gonna get next.
Yes. But you know what we have to do before we can get styles? Spin the wheel! Don't you want to spin the wheel and find out where it stops? Don't you want to see what kind of art you're gonna make? And oh, great, I got nightmare fuel. Yep, it is that time. It's time for us to spin the wheel to find out what our art themes are going to be like in next week's episodes of MidJourney Madlibs. So we've got our wheel here. I'm going to spin it 4 times, as usual. Twice for me, twice for Brent. And of course, if we get style blend, we got to blend our style with something else from another wheel. Let's see if we get one. All right, Brent, let's do yours first. Your first style. You get another Frank. You get Frank Franzetta this time. And here is your second art style. RuPaul's Drag Race. Hell yeah.
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. This is going to be so good.
And now let's find out what my art themes are going to be. Theme number 1. Oh, God, so close. So close again. All right, I got diorama.
Oh,
Diorama's cool.
though.
And my second art theme will be Sydney Scene.
Man.
I'm sure you wanted that one.
Alrighty, y'all. Come back next time. And don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to tell your friends about us. Don't forget to write us fan mail. We'd like some fan mail.
Or you can do even better. You can join the Discord and then you can chat with us. Or you can leave us comments and then we'll respond. Or you can go to the merch store and you can buy t-shirts so you can wear us. It's all there. We really hope that you take advantage of all the stuff that's available. But we're going to get out of here now and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Ha ha ha!